Hello there and welcome to this Python tutorial series. In this video we will explore collections in Python. Well, in layman terms, collections are used to store multiple values in a variable, and these values or elements can be homogeneous or heterogeneous in nature. That's too much of a definition. You will get all these bits when we explore collections more pragmatically in later part of the video. Let's understand how many types of collection do we have in Python. So we have list, we have sets, we have tuple and dictionary. All have their own purpose and own meaning. Let's start with list. So to declare a list, you just need a variable. Let's name it sample list. And this we can define elements inside this list. Suppose I want to put my name Sunny and my friend's name Ajay. That is a list. To If you want to print this list, you can just put it inside a print statement and run it through, and it will print all the elements inside the list. Well, list is similar to array in other programming languages. Only difference here is that inside this list I can put integer, float, as per my need, and it can store all the elements as it is. While in other programming languages, if you have an array, it will contain only one type of element. In Python, we call the same concept array as list, and in this we can store all type of elements. Like here we are storing a string, integer and float. Now let me create a more meaningful form of list to explain you more. So suppose I want to store list of colors. So here is my variable name color, and I want to store red and green. I need to be it in a string format, green and black. There you go, Mr. Black. And along with black, what's next favorite color? Let it be gray. Perfect. Now since we have declared this list named colors and it has all the elements red, green, black and gray, if I want to access any element inside this list, I can access using our indexes. Like at index 0, what's the element, and it will print me red. So index will start from 0. So to get in more detail, here it is. So this will be your starting index and this will be your end index, and a starting index will always be 0. So it will be 0, then 1, then 2 and then 3. Easy. Let me create this out. And if I want to print all the elements inside this list, I can use a for loop for item inside my colors. Print me the item. There you go. Red, green, black and gray. There are a lot of functions which deals with lists, so it's almost impossible to remember and explain all the functions. So if you want to get a quick info of what are all the functions available for this list, you can use this amazing functionality from Python. You can use the help function and you can call this colors list on top of it, and see it will print all the available functions which will come to your rescue whenever you need it. And here we have all. So if at all at any point of time you want to get in help of all the available functions which is available, here is the quickest way. And let's try some of the functions from here. For example, we have sort here. Let's try sort. Now let me start the sorting. So to sort, I need to sort the colors dot sort, and that's it. It will sort our colors list, and let me print this list again. Print colors. There you go. Black, green, gray and red. So it has sorted in an alphabetical order. Again, what this function says, we can have ascending order. By default it's in ascending order, and if we want to be in descending order we can use this flag which is reverse. Let's try to use this flag. So if I do reverse is equal to true, let's see what happens. So it's been reverted. So now it's starting from red, gray, green and black, and earlier it was starting from black. So now it's in descending order, and earlier it was in ascending order. Interesting. Now just to reiterate, we declared a list of named colors with all the colors inside it, red, green, black and gray. And then we tried to access and print the elements, and then we tried to see how many methods from Python are available to us to use on top of our list. Now let's try to explore sets. Now, sets are quite similar to list. For example, if I want to declare set, I have to do nothing. I can just copy the same thing, and instead of this I can have curly braces in there, and that's it. This is your set for you. Just to have more clarity, this is your list and this is your set. The beautiful part about set is that it cannot have any duplicate elements inside it. Let's try to first print our set and see what it is printing. Let me run it, and let me add a new cell here. So if I print colors 2, let's see what happens. It just prints all the element here as it is. Now let me try to add a duplicate element inside our set. Let's pick our favorite color red, and let me add another copy of red inside this set. Let me run it and let's see what happens when we try to print it. Amazing, there is only one red here. You see, we have two reds inside this set, but here we have only one red. So this clearly demonstrates that inside a set we cannot have any duplicate values. Let's try it with one more color. Let's try it with green, and let's run it and see. You see, it's very clearly defined that there is no duplicate item here. And one more point to be noted here is that inside the set, once we declare it, there are no duplicate elements allowed, and on top of it, all the elements inside this set are unchangeable. At any point in your program, if you want to know what type of your variable is, you can just directly use this command from Python type, and you can have colors 2. Let's see what type of colors 2 is. Its type of set perfect. Now let me check what type of my colors is. Amazing, it's telling its list. Of course it is list, we have declared it as list. It's just a way to double check we are going on right track. Now let me again see how many methods are available for us for our rescue. So print help, and let me check how many methods are available for me on this set. Let's see. Amazing. So here is list of all the methods available, as in we can use whenever we need it. Now let's try some of the method from here. Let's try update. So update method basically will update the current set by adding elements from another set. So to apply update method, let's copy this set. We will need two sets for our experiment. So this is one set, another set, let's name it sample, and let me supply two more favorite colors, which is blue. Of course blue is not my favorite color, just for the experiment. Then we have purple here, and we have yellow. Yellow is my favorite color, by the way. So let me run it. So we have two sets here, colors 2 and sample. So let me try to have an update application on top of it. Let me update sample dot update all the elements of sample with the elements of colors 2. And let me try to print sample. There it is. Amazing. So we have yellow, purple, and blue from sample, and then we have all the elements from colors 2 inside this set. Perfect. One more amazing part about sets is that it can have any sort of elements inside it. For example, we can put integer as well as float inside our favorite colors 2 set. Let me try to print it. First let me run it and let me try to print it. Perfect. So it is printing all the elements as we have supplied it. Now let's try to explore tuple. Let's see how we declare tuple first. So to declare tuple, we will use our same favorite colors theory, not colors theory, colors variable name, and we will continue it to colors theory. In fact, let me make it more readable, colors underscore tuple, and let me make it colors 2 at colors underscore set, and this colors underscore list. So this gives a clear description of how we can define each variable, and this is how we declare a tuple. We just have to change the braces here, and congratulations, here is your tuple. So how do we know whether it is a tuple or not? Let's use our favorite function type, then let's apply it and see what it is. So it's tuple. Congratulations, we have successfully declared a tuple. Quite easy, isn't it? You just change the braces or brackets and it changes, the variable changes its function basically. Tuple items are indexed. Basically it means that we can access the elements of tuple using the index values. Let's see what I mean by this. Let me add a couple of more cells, and here is our tuple, colors tuple. The name is quite interesting, colors tuple. Yeah. Let me access some of the elements. Colors tuple, there you are. If I want to access the 0th element, this is how I can access red. And if I want to access first element, this is how I can access green. I can also use for loop like we have used for list in tuple as well to print all the elements. So for item in colors tuple, print my items. Congratulations, we have printed all the elements inside this tuple. And most striking feature about tuple is that whatever element are declared inside the tuple, while declaring it, it cannot be changed further. It simply means that elements inside the tuple are unchanged. Just to reiterate, in list elements can be changed, and in tuple elements cannot be changed. Quite easy. Similar goes with the set. Once you declare a set, elements cannot be changed inside the set as well. Now let me check what are all the functions available for our tuple to use. Let me print all the available functions inside the tuple. Our use using our help, and let me use this name. There it is. Oh, what is this error? Help. Oh, should be here. Such a dumb mistake. There you go. So we have all the available functions for our tuple. It is almost impossible to discuss each and every function. That's why I print and just show you here how you can access all the available functions for a particular data type. Let us take one sample function from here and try it on our tuple. For our experiment purpose, let's try to join two tuples. Let me create a couple of more cells for me. So let's see. I have tuple 1. Where is that? There you go. This is my tuple 1. And let me have one more tuple. Let me name it as tuple 2. And we will put the element inside this. What's my favorite color? Come on, it's a question. It's yellow. And purple, my second favorite color. Let's try to add these two tuples. So good programmers always copy colors tuple plus colors tuple 2. Let's see what happens. This has just combined all the elements in these two tuples. Similarly, we can have another operation on top of it. Suppose we want to double all the elements inside this colors tuple. This is how we can do it. Let's just take this tuple. We will multiply this by 2 and then we will print colors tuple. Amazing. You see what has happened? There are 2 times red here, red, red. Then we have green, green. Then we have black, black. Amazing. If you want it to be repeated 3 times, I will just, it's a regular mathematical operation. The more you will supply here, the more duplicates will be generated. So this is the basic of tuples for you. Now let's explore the star of the show, dictionary. Dictionaries hold element in the form of key value pair, and dictionaries are very much similar to JSON structure. If you have encountered JSON previously, let's see how you declare a dictionary. Let's suppose I have a car dictionary, DICT, following the naming convention, and let's suppose my model of my car is 1994 and company is, what should be the company of my car? Let's suppose I have a Ford car and owner of the car is Mr. Sunny. Amazing. So this is my dictionary. Now let me try to print this dictionary for you. Let me create a couple of cells. So let's just print this dictionary. Go ahead. There is the model of the car, company, and the owner, Mr. Sunny. And how do you know this is a dictionary data type? We will use type, amazing function from Python, and we will supply this inside this function. It will reveal the data type. Of course, it's dictionary type. We have declared it dictionary. Now, if at all we want to access the element inside the dictionary, this is how we can do it. Since it's a key value pair, just for the better clarity, let me clear this out. This is your key and this is your value. Again, this is your key and this is your value. This is your key, this is your value. So if at all we want to access the value, we will be accessing it through key. There is no way we can access the elements inside dictionary using index. So let's try to access some elements. Suppose I want to access model of my car. This is how I'm gonna do it. Let me copy it. And what I want to access this model. So we'll supply model in there. And we have 1994. This is how we are going to access it. We will supply the key and it will print the value. Again, let's try to access owner of this car. Who is the owner of this car? Come on, owner of this car is Mr. Such a bad typing speed I have. Owner of this car is Mr. Sunny. Amazing functionalities. Now let's print all elements inside this dictionary. We can use for loop for item inside our amazing car dictionary. Print me the items. Perfect. We have model, company, and owner. It is only printing the keys. Now let me try to print the values as well. That's it. That's a small change and you are done. 1994 Ford and Sunny. But I want it to be a little bit more beautified, so let me put item as well here. Amazing. So model is 1994, company's food, and owner is Mr. Sunny Kumar. As usual, let's see how many functions we have to our disposal using our help function print help. And what help we need? We need to know how many functions we have for this dictionary item. Perfect. This is an amazing list available to our disposal. Let's try to use update. Update method is used to insert a specific element or items inside the dictionary. Now let's try to update our favorite card dictionary. So what we have inside our card dictionary, we have model, we have company, and we have owner. Let's add a color dot update. Let's update this with color. What should be the color of my car? Perfect. Now let's try to print. Now let's try to print this card dictionary. Print card dictionary. Let's see whether this is updated or not. Amazing. We have model, we have company, we have owner, and we have colored purple. Perfect. So this is the basic structure of dictionary. And just to revise it once again, we just had an overview of how list works, what each set, and what is the difference between list, set, and tuple. And we discovered how we can declare dictionary. This is it for the current video. Now see you in next video, guys.